Have you ever heard of the Indian Queen who stood up against the mighty British Empire? Not with an army of men, but with the courage of her heart and the strength of her soul. She was a woman of power, faith, and fire. Her name was Begum Hazrat Mahal, the Forgotten Queen of Lucknow. Today, we uncover the story of the brave queen who fought for freedom long before India even dreamed of independence. The year was 1857. A storm was rising across India. It was the time of the First War of Independence, when Indian soldiers and common people rose against British rule. But in the city of Lucknow, one woman would rise to lead this rebellion. A woman who refused to bow, refused to surrender, and refused to be forgotten. This is her story. Begum Hazrat Mahal was born around 1820 in Faizabad in the Indian state of Awadh, present-day Uttar Pradesh. She was not born into royalty. In fact, she started her life in poverty. As a young girl, her name was Muhammadi Khanum. She was later taken into the royal harem of Wajid Ali Shah, the last Nawab, king of Awadh. Over time, her beauty, intelligence, and courage made her stand out, and she rose to become one of the Nawab's most trusted wives, known as Begum Hazrat Mahal. They had a son together, Prince Burjis Kadra, but their peaceful royal life would soon be shattered. In 1856, the British East India Company annexed the Kingdom of Awadh under the doctrine of lapse, a policy that allowed the British to take over Indian states without a legitimate heir. The British exiled Nawab Wajid Ali Shah to Calcutta, now Kolkata, stripping him of power and wealth. Lucknow fell silent under British occupation, but not everyone accepted defeat. Among the ruins of royal pride, Begum Hazrat Mahal emerged as the unexpected leader, a woman determined to fight back. When the 1857 revolt spread across northern India, Lucknow became one of its major centers. Begum Hazrat Mahal gathered soldiers, local leaders, and the people of Awadh under her banner. She declared her young son, Prince Burjis Kadra, as the ruler of Awadh and took charge as the regent queen. She fortified the city, raised an army, and led the rebellion with remarkable courage. Her forces, made up of both men and women, successfully captured Lucknow from the British for several months. Reports from that time describe her as a strategic genius and a symbol of hope for the people. She fought side by side with Indian soldiers and motivated them with her speeches. She even allied with famous freedom fighters like Nana Sahib and Rani Lasmibai of Jhansi. For the first time, the British faced a queen who commanded armies and refused to kneel. But the British Empire was powerful and revengeful. In 1858, they launched a massive counterattack to retake Lucknow. Begum Hazrat Mahal and her troops fought fiercely, but the British forces were too strong. After weeks of battle, Lucknow fell again. Even then, she did not surrender. She retreated to Nepal, along with her loyal followers and her son. In Nepal, Begum Hazrat Mahal continued to fight politically, asking for asylum and sending petitions to the British government for justice. But her pleas were ignored. She spent her final years in exile, away from her homeland, away from her palace, but never away from her principles. She died in Kathmandu, Nepal, in 1879, almost forgotten by history. Her grave still lies there, simple and quiet, a reminder of a queen who lived and died for her people. Today, her name is rarely mentioned in history books, but Begum Hazrat Mahal's bravery lit a spark that would inspire generations of Indian women and men to fight for freedom. In Lucknow, there is a park named Begum Hazrat Mahal Park, built in her honor. It stands as a symbol of resistance, courage, and the power of a woman who challenged an empire. So the next time you hear stories of India's freedom struggle, remember her name, Begum Hazrat Mahal, the Forgotten Queen of Lucknow. She may not have lived to see India free, but she sowed the seeds of independence with her own hands. If you believe her story deserves to be remembered, share this video. Leave a comment with "Long live Begum Hazrat Mahal" and let her courage live on forever.